Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm super excited to be joined by the amazing Djalenga Scott, who's playing Velma Kelly in Chicago the Musical, the UK tour. How are you today?
I'm really well, thank you. How are you?
I'm really good. I'm mega excited to be here with you because I know that you've been in Chicago for many years. So this is incredibly exciting. We've got this brand new tour out and about on the UK. What's it like for you seeing all of the different parts of the country and touring as one of the most iconic Chicago characters?
I mean, it's literally the dream come true. I know it's what people say all the time, but it really is. It's absolutely fabulous. And this cast is phenomenal. The show is in such good shape, and it's just a show that's so close to my heart.
And of course, Catherine Zeta-Jones originally played this for the movie. Obviously, we know it was Broadway before and it was theatre bound. But what's it been like stepping into her shoes with this character?
That's so funny, because I don't really think about that, because when I first did the show at the Adelphi in London, I think it was around the same time that the film even came out, or I definitely saw the show before I ever saw the movie. So I never really think, I mean, obviously Catherine Zeta-Jones is absolutely incredible, but I don't really think of her. I think of the women I saw, like Djalenga.
Obviously, Broadway and theatre, with us obviously being in the theatre industry and loving all the theatre, so many people immediately associate the movie with the theatre show, but I think the beauty of the theatre show is the fact that it's so different as well. Yeah. You know, it's live and it's happening right in front of you. So what's the most exciting part about being able to do it to a live audience, and have you seen any kind of interesting reactions from them?
Well, it's so great because every show is that little bit different, because you always play, the audience is like part of the show, in the same way that the band is just on stage with us, so we feel their energy. The energy is always a little bit different for every single show, so there's nothing quite like live theatre. And this show in particular, just you hear it, even when Roxy's doing her big monologue and going into that number. The response and the way that people just interact is so great.
Yeah, but we've got to talk about the tension between both your character Velma and Roxy Hart. Can you tell us a bit about why this is?
So, in the beginning of the show, Velma's definitely top dog, and she has earned her place, and she's there, and she's the queen bee. And then little Miss Roxy comes in to spice things up a bit, and Faye's wonderful. So there's this new energy, and she is desperate to just do anything she can to become the top. And she does very well, and every time it happens and Velma gets slapped down, she just comes back fighting. She's never, honestly, I just think she's the most wonderful woman. Doesn't matter what is thrown at her, she just takes a breath and comes back. It's brilliant.
Super strong and super amazing. And of course, Velma also hires a solicitor called Billy Flynn to try and sort things out. And she also realises, here's a song for you, that she can't do it alone. Isn't that right? So if you could hire anyone famous to help you with your day-to-day activities and responsibilities, who would it be and why? It could be anyone.
Oh my goodness. What a question. To help me with my debt, like going shopping or something.
Yeah, everything. PA, you name it, wherever you dream of.
Oh gosh, somebody that could just sing beautifully in my ear, like Desiree.
Oh, I love that. That's really, really cool. Of course, Billy Flynn on tour is played by the amazing Russell Watson. So what's it been like touring with him as well? Because obviously he's such an operatic classic singer. To see him step into this musical theatre role must be amazing.
He's absolutely stepped into the role of musical theatre. You wouldn't even know that he hasn't done it before. It's fab. His number, when he holds this massive long note, everyone always goes wild for it, so it's great.
That must be brilliant to see every night. And of course, there's so many different songs in this show. We've got all that jazz, we've got cell block tango, but if you could choose a favourite song, which would you choose and why?
I think my favourite song is Class.
Oh, yes.
When I get to sit with Mama and just, well, we just think that everything's gone wrong and we are right. And it's just the best feeling to sit with her, and especially with Sheila. Like, I think that's probably my favourite one to do. Fun
fact as well, I actually saw Sheila on stage years ago, so I'm mega excited to see her on tour. Has the most phenomenal voice as well. So obviously when you sit side by side during that number, that must be quite emotional too.
Well, yes, she's iconic. And I mean, the things that she's done and the people that she's worked with is unbelievable. So to sit and share that moment with her is really special.
And also, pre this interview, we actually spoke a little about Pamela Anderson, who's obviously doing the role on Broadway as well. You mentioned that you actually were in Panto with her here at the New Wimbledon Theatre. What was that like?
It was amazing. She's just the most lovely woman. And yeah, I was really lucky to do Panto here with her. And I think that's possibly one of her first things on stage, I think it was. So yeah, seeing her shine as Roxy on Broadway is just brilliant. She's amazing.
And of course, talking about the UK tour, on one final note, why should people come and see Chicago on tour?
I think people should come and see Chicago on tour because it is a phenomenal show. I honestly couldn't say enough great things about it. The music, the choreography, the style of the piece, the costumes. It's fun, sexy, sassy, and yeah, just all around a great night.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that. I'm looking forward to seeing it at the New Wimbledon Theatre. It's running all week and it's on a UK tour, so don't miss it. Thank you so much.